Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about things that you might need to have in your prepper pantry. These are things that you may not have thought of, but they're very, very handy to have around. The first one is aluminum foil. Now this is a small box of aluminum foil, but it's very, very important to have in your prepper pantry, just in case you might need to cook your food over an open fire, or just to wrap things up after you've finished cooking in an everyday situation. I keep quite a few of these on hand, so I don't have to worry about running to the store. Also, with the, I don't want to say scare, with the possibility of aluminum raising in price, then you may want to think about having a few of these on your prepper pantry shelf. Obviously, they do not need to be rotated. They do not expire. So you can buy them at today's prices, or if you've already stored them, and you can have them on your prepper pantry. So think about aluminum foil. The next one I want to talk about is something I rarely use, but I do have it on my prepper shelf, is Press and Seal by Glade. Glad. Sorry. By Glade. Press and Seal is a plastic product that has some type of adhesive, so when you cover your dish, then you can press it on the glass and it stays. You can actually put something in the middle, press it together, and it will stick. So if you want to put a piece of meat, crackers, whatever it might be, in a lunch or in a backpack, you know, like beef jerky, something that's already cooked, press and seal around that item, and then it won't get all over your backpack or your lunchbox. Again, I do not use this very often, but I do have it on hand just in case. Another thing that I do keep on hand, and I keep quite a bit on hand, is freezer paper. Freezer paper is good for having your meat when you bring it home and it's in that plastic and styrofoam container from the store. Take your meat out of that container if you need to divide it or want to divide it, and then put it in freezer paper. I do that. I wrap it. I mark the outside with a Sharpie marker, what it is, how much it is. I put the date, and then I use regular masking tape to seal it, and I have it in my freezer. That way I can put more meat in the freezer because I get rid of the packaging. And I just don't like freezing any type of meat in the containers from the stores. That's just personal preference. My opinion, I don't trust them. So I rewrap everything in butcher paper, or freezer paper I call it. Another use for freezer paper is if you have young children or if you have grandchildren that are coming over and they want to color, and just on a piece of paper, you can actually use the backside that's not coated of the freezer paper, and they can color on it. They can make pictures on it. You can cut it out. They can cut it out. They can paste pictures on it. They can make a collage. If they're painting, turn it over where the coated side is up, and you can put this on your table. They can paint. You can recycle it, throw it in the recycle bin. Cannot put it in the yard because it has that coating on it. But the paint won't get on the table. It's easy cleanup, and it's a whole lot of fun for the kids. Well, I'm so glad you stopped by my channel today, and I hope that some of these tips that I've brought up of having things in your prepper pantry, things that you may not have thought about. Aluminum foil, press and seal, or butcher paper. I hope these things are a gentle reminder to you just to check, to make sure that you have what you need for 2 weeks, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, or beyond. Again, this is part of the prepping and planning that I go through quite often to see if the prices have gone up, and I make sure that I buy it at the least expensive price possible. So the deals are on my shelf, and I go in my extended pantry to shop instead of having to go to the store. I appreciate you all stopping by. Give this video a thumbs up if you found it informative. And in the comments below, again, let me know if you buy any of these products and what you use them for. And I hope to see you in the next video. Have a great day.